Shout out to all my teammates on the Indiana Fever and cheers to a successful 2025.
She shared a post and put it up on Instagram, basically recapping her year in 2024.
12 moments that changed basketball. Forever one player who rewrote history and became the face of an entire sport. Caitlin Clark's 2024 wasn't just an extraordinary year, it was a revolution.
Legitimately had one of the most incredible years anyone can ever have. One of the most incredible years, if not the most incredible year I've ever seen from an athlete, from a woman's athlete, male athlete, whatever, a pop culture figure, period.
From shattering NCAA scoring records to dominating her rookie WNBA season, from quiet moments with family to fun moments with friends. But which moment truly defined her extraordinary year? Today, we're going beyond the box scores to reveal the most important memories that shaped Clark's unforgettable year. From the lens of her own New Year's recap, these are the memories that matter to basketball's brightest star. Are you ready? Let's go.
You never set out to break the NCAA, women's basketball scoring record. Like, that's never what I was trying to do.
8 points away from passing Kelsey Plum and becoming the all-time leading scorer in NCAA women's basketball history.
You could just feel it. It was just...
Picture this, a packed arena, the air thick with anticipation. Caitlin Clark steps onto the court, her eyes focused on the prize. The crowd holds its breath as she inches closer to basketball immortality. With just over 2 minutes since the start of the game, it happens. Clark goes for a logo three, and swish, history is made.
Everybody in the arena knew that she was going for a logo three.
Here comes Clark. How will she go for history? There it is! The all-time leading scorer in women's college basketball.
As Clark's star continued to rise, her impact began to stretch far beyond the basketball court. During March Madness, an unlikely fan showed up to cheer her on, and their interaction revealed a side of Clark that even her biggest supporters hadn't seen before. NFL tight end George Kd, a fellow Iowa alum, made his way to watch Clark and the Hawkeyes take on West Virginia. After the game, KD got to meet the basketball phenom in person. His impression, pure admiration. She's incredibly personable, she's charismatic, she's just so authentic, KD gushed. He even shared a behind-the-scenes moment, describing how Clark warmly acted with athletic trainers and teammates after a 32-point performance.
All her dreams came true right then and there, and that's what she worked for. I mean, she's put all blood, sweat, and tears into this sport, and I think it finally paid off.
This encounter wasn't just a cool celebrity moment. It showed how Clark's influence was crossing sports boundaries, earning respect from elite athletes in other fields as the basketball world eagerly awaited her next move. Clark's star power was undeniable. The WNBA draft loomed, and with it a whole new chapter in her remarkable journey.
Caitlin Clark and Iowa women's basketball, baby! George, we know you love an open mic. What do you want to say to your fans out here today, the Hawkeye fans?
Hey, Hawks, have you had fun tonight? Yeah? You ready to get this place going tonight?
Draft night, the moment Caitlin Clark had been dreaming of since she first picked up a basketball. As she stood on the brink of WNBA history, an unexpected wave of emotion washed over her. The anticipation in the room was electric. Then the announcement, the crowd erupted. Clark's face lit up with a mix of joy and relief as she hugged her family tight. For the Fever, this wasn't just a draft pick, it was the start of a new era. Here is Clark sharing the memory with her mom, whom she calls the heart of the family.
The first pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark, University of Iowa.
The WNBA had no idea what was coming as Clark laced up for her first professional game. A question hung in the air: could her college success translate to the pros? The answer would shock not just the league, but the entire sports world. Clark didn't just adapt to the WNBA. She revolutionized it, leading the league in assists. She orchestrated the Fever's offense with jaw-dropping precision. But that was just the beginning. Clark's impact went far beyond the stat sheet. She formed an electric partnership with Aaliyah Boston, their on-court chemistry, sparking highlight reels and off-court friendship, inspiring fans. She elevates everyone around her. Boston rave playing with Caitlin has been an incredible experience. My expectation is to be one of the best players in the world one day. I wouldn't expect anything less than that. As Clark racked up accolades, the Fever saw a surge in attendance and TV ratings. Most importantly, they made the playoffs for the first time in almost a decade, with Clark leading the way alongside teammates Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Lexi Hull. But amid the whirlwind of success, Clark never lost sight of what mattered most: her team and her community.
That her college career is over, it turns out there's nothing Caitlin Clark can't do!
While Clark's rookie season in the WNBA was making headlines, her heart pulled her back to where it all began. In October, she returned to Iowa for a moment that brought her journey full circle. Picture the scene: a packed football stadium, the crisp autumn air filled with anticipation. As Clark stepped onto the field, the crowd erupted. This wasn't just any homecoming, it was a celebration of greatness. The emotional highlight: receiving her Big Ten and Final Four rings. Clark's face lit up as she slipped them on, flexing alongside her former teammates. It was more than just jewelry, it was a testament to their shared journey. These rings represent so much more than just wins, Clark reflected. They're about the relationships, the hard work, the memories we made together.
My expectation is to be one of the best players in the world one day. I wouldn't expect anything less than that.
Fans showered Clark with love, their cheers a mix of pride and nostalgia. This moment wasn't just a bridge between her college and pro careers, it was a reminder of the impact she'd made and the legacy she continues to build. From college rings to professional accolades, Caitlin Clark's trophy case was about to get even more crowded. The WNBA Rookie of the Year announcement loomed. But the real question on everyone's mind: had we just witnessed the most dominant rookie season in league history?
History for the Fever rookie!
At this point, continue to be myself, and I think a lot of good will come from that.
Of the verdict came in with resounding clarity. Clark clinched the Rookie of the Year title with a near unanimous 66 out of 67 votes. Her season was nothing short of spectacular. She led the entire league in assists and shattered 62 records along the way. But Clark didn't stop there. She earned All-Star honors, made the first team All-WNBA, and finished fourth in MVP voting. Let that sink in. Fourth in MVP as a rookie, Clark's impact went beyond personal stats. She helped breathe new life into the Indiana Fever franchise. Clark's love for golf isn't just a hobby, it's her secret weapon for staying sharp on the basketball court. In her Instagram recap, she shared a snapshot of her golf swing, giving fans a peek into how she unwinds from the pressures of pro basketball. But don't think Clark's out there just to relax. Her competitive spirit shines through even on the links. Golf is all about focus and precision. Clark explains, it's actually helped me improve my mental game for basketball. Picture this: Clark lining up a crucial putt, the same determination in her eyes as when she's at the free throw line. It's this ability to stay cool under pressure that sets her apart.
The women's basketball team being honored on the field moments ago, and there is the legend Caitlin Clark with some bling on her hand, Big Ten tournament championship rings, and there's her coach, another Iowa coaching legend, Lisa Bluter, who of course retired after last season. Jan Jensen, now the head coach of the program, and all kinds of hardware on the field right now. And yes,
all-time wins leader, Big Ten women's basketball history.
Caitlin, you are the 2024 Kia WNBA Rookie of
See Caitlin Clark tonight.
Oh, gotta watch number 22.
I've been watching Caitlin for a couple of years, and since then I've dreamed about coming to a game.
It's in the car, actually.
Sorry about that. Thanks, Caitlin. Thank you. Yay!
Fever and former Iowa star Caitlin Clark continues her ascension as one of the top figures in women's basketball and in sports. Time magazine named Clark as their athlete of the
longest time. The WNBA has been trying to get on this global scale, and I feel like that's the direction they are finally headed. I think that WNBA fans have always been proud supporters and pushers of the advancements of this league, but sometimes it takes a certain star of a certain caliber to really just expand and explode the league from the inside out. And that's what Caitlin Clark